Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for August 4th to the 10th. So first of all, I want to welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your reading today. And those of you that are returning, welcome back. I want to thank you for all of your likes, shares, for subscribing to my channel, for showing so much support. The wonderful positive comments that you leave really energizes me and I appreciate it. So thank you so very much. All right, Scorpio, we're going to start with getting your angel number. Now we're going to reveal this number at the end of the reading. We'll see how it ties the reading together. It could be an additional message for some of you as well. Now, of course, we are going to start with your incoming energies. Just so you know, I do list all of the decks that I use in the description box, so you will know exactly, and I do number them so that you sort of know the order in which that I'm using them as well. But if you have any questions, just write in the comment box. I will definitely get back to you. Now, we've got a full moon in Aquarius on August 9th, so great time to manifest the things we want to close out, those cycles that we are ready to say good riddance to, and now let's bring in this new energy. Perfect timing to do that. All right, Scorpio. The incoming energies for the beautiful sign Scorpio. My wonderful spirit guides, what is the messages you'd like to share? Everybody's getting by the book. What's going on? Are we all following rules again? Is that what it is? Is that kind of the energy that's happening? We've got number 23, peace. So let's start with the first card that came out here, because peace is, of course, who would not want to feel like you can take a deep breath, that your worries don't seem to be so trying, that life just seems to be, bringing in this great sense of peace and contentment. It doesn't mean that there's still not exciting things happening in your life or that there's not opportunities coming in. What it means is that you've chosen to elevate your life in a way that brings you peace, peaceful communications, making sure that you are engaging with people that have that type of disposition. We all make conscious choices to either allow drama or to allow peace. And I think at this point, Scorpio, you are ready for this transition. Now, for some of you with number 11, and I love number 11, it's a wonderful angel number. Doing things by the book, again, it's traditions. It's following procedure. It's following a set of circumstances or a set of rules. I think that there is something going on in your life where there is a sense of structure. And that structure, having a routine, following that routine, is bringing you a great sense of peace. Let's get more into this. So first, let's get those cards at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you have been asking why, number 31. Why? Why are my circumstances the way that they are? Why is this relationship, happening this way? Why is it that I haven't met the person that I'm going to be with? Why is it that the job isn't paying me as much money as I'm worth? Whatever your why is, it's a question you've been asking. But I feel like there's a set of circumstances changing for you. And I feel like, again, there's major changes happening, bringing in that peace. I feel like that question that you've been wanting the answers to, whether it's why, when, where, how, whatever it is, I feel like the reason why peace is part of your incoming energy is because all those questions you're starting to get the answers to. We have number 39, new life. Okay, so you are creating a new beginning for yourself. You're already in the process of it. It's something that is in your current set of circumstances. This new life that you have decided to embrace includes routine and it includes peace. You're mending. So number 52, you're mending. You're forgiving others. You're forgiving yourself. You're feeling whole. You are feeling satisfied. You're feeling enlightened. You're able to embrace life in a whole new way because you have let something go. And by letting go and this fearlessness that you have, it's the word that they want me to use, is really allowing you to progress even further along your path. This is why this beautiful new life is emerging for you. Your deep sense of knowing, number 43. That is your intuition, and that is the wisdom that you were born with. You have an intense, deep knowing. You feel it when you meet people, when you are engaging in certain circumstances, when you're at work. It's almost as if you can feel people's energy, and you have this deep knowing about how that is going to reflect on you in some ways. I think that you can sense, again, from other people's energy, what's kind of taking place. You can feel it. So you know how to direct yourself as well down certain paths, because you're able to do that. This piece comes from your deep knowing. Again, it's a gift that you have, Scorpio. All right, let's get into your tarot cards. We're going to get into the first 3 cards because we do 3 rows of 3, and then we, of course, clarify them. So let's get the first 3, find out what they are, and we'll go from there. Spirit, my beautiful angels, spirit guides. There we go. So we've got those 3 cards. They all kind of wanted to come out there. All right. Excellent. All right. Let's start with the first card here. We've got number 5, the 5 of coins. So the 5s are all about changes. They can be, trying to adjust to new circumstances. There is, for some of you, you could be feeling a little bit of tight with the finances. Maybe there is something that's coming in this week that maybe is a little unexpected. Maybe it's a bill. Maybe it's something that is requiring you to pay careful attention to. It does have something to do with finances. There is light in this stained glass window. With the 5 of coins, sometimes we really feel like we're having to do things on our own. So again, you could be carrying heavy financial responsibilities. But what is nice about this, and this is what we have to remember, although this could be one of the challenges that you're feeling this week, you're feeling peace. Why? Because you are budgeting. You are planning ahead. You are figuring out, by doing things by the book, how to reduce your debt, how to pay things off, how to come up with a better financial profile moving forward, maybe to set yourself up for stability long term. This is, yes, you taking charge and you feeling a little bit like you're doing this on your own, which can feel like we're left out in the cold. But there is blessings behind this, meaning that you do have a sense of support here. And we have to remember that your incoming energy is peace. So whatever this financial hiccup is, it's something that you are finding a solution to. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is showing again, this is a rainbow after the storm. The 10 of Cups is finding joyful happiness. It's being able to put that smile back on your face. It's feeling contentment and happiness with your family, with social groups, with your friends. Again, you just feel like all your cups are finally full. Where you've been feeling like you've been battling things on your own, finally that stained glass window and the light that is illuminating behind it is showing up here with the 10 of Cups. And this is why you're feeling peace. The 7 of Wands, the reason that you are able to get to this point is because you don't give up. You stand your ground. You're very strong-willed. You know what you want to fight for. You are making sure that you are pursuing something with a great deal, with great conviction. And if others are maybe trying to give advice where it's not needed, or you are standing your ground, meaning you're standing up for what you know is the right thing to do or the right circumstance for yourself. It's that deep knowing. All right, and that, if you look at that, and that's very interesting. We look at number 43, deep knowing here. That's the number 7 in numerology, and this is the 7 of Wands. Your deep knowing, your great intense wisdom, and your intuition knows when you need to stand your ground, when you need to stick up for yourself. So there could be a situation where you find yourself having to really show your strength. Let's see now. We've got the 5 of coins and the 10 of cups. I feel like you're coming up with a solution to whatever this financial hiccup is. Let's see, Spirit, Angels, Guides for Scorpio. And you see, you are coming out with a formulation. When I look at the Temperance card being major arcana, so this is a major influence in your life. This is something really coming into being. The Temperance, like I said, is Sagittarius energy. It's number 14. There is an element of peace to this Temperance card because you, I feel, are figuring out by maybe a routine, a structure, or a plan, you're figuring out what the formulation is that is working best for you, that is going to help solve any financial difficulties. It's what's bringing the peace and contentment and happiness back into your life, back into the path that you're meant to be on. And there's nothing that's standing in your way because you're standing your ground. So again, we're seeing peace as the resolution here with whatever that financial setback is. 10 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. You know, again, you're standing up for your family. You could be in a position maybe where you do have to stand up for your family. Maybe you're the one that's being, if there's a situation that's happening where it has to do with money, maybe you're the one who is being put in the powerful position to deal with a situation where family is concerned. Protecting your family, protecting your loved ones, protecting yourself with a job. So I feel like it has something more to do with family. And you see, you get the 3 of Cups, meaning this is a celebration. So there is something to be celebrated here. There is money that there's been money lacking in some area. But there is a peaceful resolution coming into play here. And there is definitely something to celebrate here because I feel as if you are reaching resolution, okay? There's going to be, and the nice thing about that too is with the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th, this is really a time to release what no longer serves you. All right, and I feel like you are certainly, there is some element to this financial setback that is coming to a close. And there's a peaceful resolution with it. Divine timing. The timing is this week. And this is how this is really transforming for you. So this is really nice. All right, let's get the next 3 cards. And then that one wanted to come out as well. So let's get these in line. See, you are taking a powerful stance. You are taking a powerful position. Let's start with the first one here. We've got another 7s. I want you to keep 7s as an important number. I'm seeing it repeated, whether it's through 2 numbers making the number 7 or the full-blown 7. The 7 of Coins. This is where we are reassessing, we are reviewing. We've invested into something, okay? And I really feel like this is something that you are really thinking about. I think there are some of you that might be looking at investing money into something profitable. You're wondering if it's going to be profitable. So you're assessing the situation and you're, again, following guidelines. You're getting some wise advice. You're getting some advice on the situation, but you are evaluating whether or not this is something that is truly where you want to commit yourself to. So there could be some things going on like that as well. Now, in the center of your reading, you have the beautiful number 4, Emperor. Again, Aries energy, full of like dynamo, very eager and very ambitious, but also structured, okay? So the Emperor is going to do things by the book because they like order and they like control. And that is very important, especially if you're contemplating investments. Whether or not you are assessing an investment that you already have, or whether or not you're looking at investing into something new. Are you investing into a relationship? Are you investing into stocks, bonds? You know, are you investing into a home or a job? So for each of you, it's going to be different. But whatever the case may be, you are the Emperor right now. You're in the center of the reading. It links absolutely every single card together with this middle card being the center. And I feel like your energy is centered and your focus is being in this powerful position because I feel like there is a situation that is going to be called upon you to really show your strength. Now, you've also got number 18, the moon. Now, we do have that full moon in Aquarius. So we might see the moon energies coming up, but it is our fears and insecurities. And I think that with the world that we live in right now, I think it's very common for all of us to be a little bit fearful, especially with finances. You know, we're holding on to our money a lot tighter. We're reassessing things a little bit more diligently. We are following things by the book a little bit more because life's circumstances are forcing us to have to react this way. But whatever your fears and your insecurities are, I believe that you're taking control over them, which is really nice to see. And we all have fear of the unknown because nobody knows what tomorrow brings. But again, following that intuition, embracing the intuitive path, your deeper knowing, is really going to guide you. Let's look at your clarifying cards for the Seven of Coins and the Emperor. For some of you, you could be investing into a position at work that is going to elevate you higher, a higher position where you're actually in control, not in control, but you're a leader, okay? So you're leading a team. That's if you're working. That's for those of you that are in a job or career. With the Eight of Pentacles, again, I think you're really taking control of your money situation, and I do believe that whatever those setbacks financially that you've been feeling, I feel like that is coming to a close. I feel like you're almost wanting to invest into your own education. You're investing into you. And this is what's putting you in this leadership or power position in all areas of your life. Let's look at the Emperor and the Moon. So this might be a little different from how you normally would view yourself. So you're almost seeing yourself sort of in a new light here. And in quite a powerful position, Scorpio. Now, this Emperor and the Moon, you got the Fool. So a new venture is beginning. A new life experience is opening up for you with endless and limitless possibilities. Are you ready to take the leap of faith? Are you ready for this transformation? Because the positive side of this is that it's something that could be very exciting. It could be going back to school or learning a new skill. Whether it has to do with producing money or not, that is completely up to you. But I feel like this new adventure that you're going on, it could be a new relationship that is going to build over time. You're assessing whether or not the investment of this relationship is going to produce something long term. Whatever the case may be, when we are ready to experience something new, like with the Fool energy, it is not uncommon to feel a little bit apprehensive or a little bit insecure because we don't know where this Fool's journey is going to lead us. But with your cards being indicated the way that they are, I feel like you're really progressing towards much success, but in a very exciting way and in a way that is very different from what you might be used to. Let's look at the next three cards for you, Scorpio. Spirit, angels, guides. I really see like work. I really feel like your finances are really shaping up here, which is nice to see. Absolutely. Yeah, they definitely are taking a nice new spin. All right, we've got the Three of Coins. I think you've been working on something, and I think you're collaborating with others. I think you're working in a really nice team atmosphere. And you know, the full moon in Aquarius really encourages us to engage in collaborative work. I think that is part and parcel of why this new beginning and why this new beginning is so exciting. You're not doing this venture on your own. So again, it could be that you've got apprentices, people that are looking up to you. Your skills are incredible. You're paying attention to detail. The Eight of Pentacles and by the book, again, you're a master at what you do. That's what the eights are all about. They're about mastery. They're about accomplishment. And I feel like with the Three of Coins, something that you are doing is starting to shine through. And it's really showing the world and people your skill set. The Page of Swords is very inquisitive, so I believe that there is a message that's coming with some clarity, and it's a message that is encouraging you to be open to receive because we started with the 5 of coins. We're ending here with the 6 of coins, which means we're moving past that money blockage. We're seeing that what is owed to us is coming back in. Whatever we are doing, with a plan is starting to balance the finances out, and more money is coming your way. So let's get the clarifying cards here for the 3 of coins and the Page of Swords here for Scorpio. Spirit, angels, guides. We've got the Page of Pentacles. There is definitely something new opening up for you. There's lots of messages coming through this week, and a lot of it seems to be geared towards opportunities, offers, something to do with finances or investments. It's something that is going to spark your attention. It's going to grab your attention because it has the capability of changing the dynamic of your finances. So it's something really and I almost feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, I feel like there's a new message coming that brings insight and clarity to maybe a job offer, what that job entails, and maybe what over and above what that job, what benefits come from that job as well. I really feel like you're exploring something new, and you are in it, and you're being offered this opportunity because your skill set is unique. So it's something that this is going to be something you might truly want to consider as a long-term investment here. Okay, so the 6 of coins and the Page of Swords. All right, so we've got monies coming in. We're starting to see balance. I think you're starting to see a return. That one wanted to come out too, so I'm going to take it. We're going to take both of these cards for this one. Look at that number 8, strength. We're in Leo season. This is representation of Leo energy. You're full force ahead here because you've got an unwavering amount of strength. It shows in the 7 of Wands. You've got great conviction. You've got a great sense of valor. Nothing is going to stop you from proceeding forward. You're feeling peaceful because you yourself are setting a new sense of direction. And you're doing it with a sense of strength. And number 21, the world. The world is coming full circle for you. This is a success card. This is an extremely beneficial success card for you. And I feel like you are really going to be on the receiving end of something that's going to show you a lot of financial strength, whether it's a job, whether it's an investment, whether it's a return on, if your home has gained extra value, something in your life is extremely valuable that you've invested into, and I feel like those gains are coming back to you. This is a time to celebrate, and this is a great time to be collaborating with people because it looks like they want to see you on the winning end of whatever this is. All right, so it's not only you looking out for your highest good with your deep knowing, but there's people around you that are also supporting you with that energy as well. All right, let's now get your angel messages. Let's find out what those angel messages are, Scorpio. We've got one there. Anything else? You've got 7s in your reading, so keep that in mind. And you've got 3s. All right. And you got presence. So it says you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of the beauty. So they want you to live in the present moment. Very important to do so. You know what they said? One more, because there's another message waiting in here for you. So it's like at the end of shuffling these, it just wasn't enough. Yeah, all right. They've got a lot for you, and they want you to end with this one, so I can see why. All right, we've got step back. So it says you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. Nothing wrong with that. You know, sevens, that deep knowing. Number 43 is the number 7. We've got the 7 of coins. We're evaluating, we're reassessing, we're using our deep wisdom. We're taking a step back to look at things from a new perspective. You are encouraged to live in the present moment. And you know, with us in Mercury retrograde until August 11th, this week is really the last week of Mercury retrograde. So to take a step back, you know, helps us really develop a better plan. And I think that's what you're doing. There's definitely comfort here. Where comfort comes, there's peace. It says, how can you bring more comfort into your life? It says you can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. And then the last card they want you to have here is all about the abundance. The abundance is the gift that comes from all of this hard work. It says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. And I do believe that it's on its way because that 6 of coins is open to receive the abundance that's coming in for you. And we've got it with the World card, which is all about that success. All right, we're going to get an additional angel message, and then we're going to see that angel number. So here we go. Remember, 7's very important number for you. All right. So the angels are encouraging you to get more information. Okay, very important. I believe there's messages coming through with clarity. It's important for you to, if you are not getting those messages, it's important for you to take control of the situation and get more information. By taking that step back and getting that information, you will see things from a new perspective. Remember, abundance is coming in for you. It comes through that information. And then you must always listen to your intuition. We know that this is always part and parcel of your reading. It's always in your reading, Scorpio. So very important for you to embrace that gift. All right, let's close out your reading. So remember number 11, always. When we get angel numbers like this, it's very important to remember how important that number 11 is, and number 7. And then you've got 22, 44. So along with number 11, 22 and 44, additional angel numbers. Beautiful. It's all about acceptance. It says surrender, let go. We've got peace again. We've got clarity, adaptability, and moving forward. It says embrace what you cannot change and let go of past grievances. Focus on what you can control moving forward to realign yourself with your goals and purpose. So what you might be asking yourself, what aspects of my life am I struggling to accept? How can I focus on what I can control and move forward? You need to identify one situation you've been resisting or dwelling on and choose one small step to take towards acceptance and positive change. Excellent, excellent angel numbers here. Thank you, Scorpio, so much for joining me this week. I really, truly hope that this resonates. Please, of course, let me know in the comments. I love to connect with your energy. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.